Oh my god, it has a release date now. The developers are doing consistent update videos. It's $10 cheaper than like every new release AAA title, and the gameplay is looking great. But we've seen this before, and it wasn't a pretty fake. Now, I'm not out here trying to slander the game, but one of the reasons Cyberpunk 2077 failed is not because of only the fact that 80% of the game was a bug deflector, but that people put it on such a high pedestal. And obviously that just makes any mistakes much more volatile. So today we'll be looking at how Dying Light 2 Stay Human could fail and succeed. Before I continue, I just want to mention the fact that 95.6% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. I almost never ask people to subscribe, so please, if you like this video and want to show some support and want to see later videos as well, you hitting the subscribe button would be very helpful. And if you hate my content, leave some criticism in the comments on what I did wrong, or just dislike and turn my comment section into a hate-filled mosh pit. If we hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll wear some sort of embarrassing costume in public. Yeah, me. I just want to start off by saying I loved the first game because it was just so good. This, in my opinion, was the best game of 2015, and that's not an easy feat to be accomplished by what all accounts is a much smaller team than these other titles. But that's what might cause the problems for this next game. See, when a game in any franchise becomes an absolute powerhouse of an entry, people expect the developers to become masterminds of their craft and to learn from their accomplishments and make something even better. This is why The Last of Us 2 failed to a lot of people, because even though that is a great game, I don't care what anyone says, people just wanted to point out the flaws because they thought the previous entry was flawless. This isn't to say the first game is perfect, because it's really not, but it carries its own weight and heaves itself across the video game battlefield for a truly unique experience. But 6 years later, can the same game but with even more stuff hold up? Well, there's a possibility that this is why it fails. Its ambition is massive. It has a huge storyline with hundreds of variations of the story. Its map is expansive, taking up almost 4 times the space than the first game's 2 maps combined. With stunning HD visuals and oh my god. We've seen this before. Now, this isn't to say it will fail, but it's to say that it could. There is one advantage that Dying Light 2 has over Cyberpunk, and that is the new generation of consoles are out. Cyberpunk was announced before the PS4. So when they took their development and fucking lobbed it across 2 generations of gaming, optimization is a huge issue. But Techland started the development during the PlayStation 4's life cycle, but not too early where they couldn't optimize for the PS5 as well. With the recent gameplay trailer, this is looking all the more possible, and I can't wait for Techland to have a go at something exciting that they clearly have a passion for. But for now, I'll just play the other Dying Light game that we have.
He found no peace, and with boiling blood, he scoured the umbral plains, seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him. And those that tasted the bite of his sword named him the Doomslayer.
Everything you just saw is from the first game. Yeah, the first Dying Light was that awesome because even on Nightmare difficulty, you could fucking smash the zombie's head into the hood of a car and pummel them to kingdom come. So when they show off and say that we'll have a much wider varieties of options in combat and double the parkour, I become a Krispy Kreme worker with the amount of glaze I produce. If you haven't heard, the game comes out on the 7th of December at the end of the year, so if you like what you saw in this video, by all means, I think Dying Light 2 deserves your hard-earned money. Something that blew me away in the first game is its incredible optimization. The graphics are absolutely amazing, but somehow it's able to run flawlessly on even the bottom of the barrel of decent system. It's not to say a potato can handle the game, but it does show just how well they are able to hide the seamlessness of rendering techniques that help the game just feel even more smooth. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how this game is going to look when it releases because we just don't know. I'm happy to see that they improved the grappling hook because I am Spider-Man. They also showed a new kind of dodge mechanic as well as what kind of looks like a perfect parry. But it's nice to know that the game keeps the drop kick. All in all, from what we have to go on so far, I'd say that it's best to think 50-50 with this. The first 50, have your hopes up, and the last 50, disrespect the shit out of this game. So that when it comes out, you won't be disappointed in the fact that you waited 3 years for this virtual world. But yeah, December 7th. Just keep your eyes out for that. And, yeah. Yeah.